Oh,
What?
I wish because we're live on Facebook, on the Wes and Leah page, XLC page, YouTube, wherever all these are
All the
going.
pages.
And right as I'm looking at the camera, I like picked up my nose. You were dancing to Beyonce, and Tim was like rubbing his face. I'm like, oh my God, that could have been like wrapped up all in a nutshell of what we are like here.
Yes.
I was jiving with you earlier in the song, but then my eyes started to hurt.
Here's the thing I said when we played Cuff earlier from Beyonce. I went, people give Nickelback so much crap about all their songs sounding exactly alike. All Beyonce songs sound exactly the same. I feel like you could just like mix them and put different lyrics and use the same exact lyric or just a different lyric and use the same beat for all of her songs.
I agree. 100%.
Every day, got to take a little nug out of the day and you got to learn from it. These are the things we have learned today. 1023 XLC.
I didn't quite learn it, but because listener Al has mentioned
it.
I
thought you were talking about our friend AI, also known as Al.
No, our listener Al, he asked if Matthew Thiessen is actually the word for the 8:20 Katy Perry dumping you in
or
Las
8:44.
Vegas.
Hey, we were 2 minutes earlier than we were yesterday.
True. I'm going to get it right one of these days.
Whatever.
Is it how you say Thiessen?
I don't know who that is.
Thiesen.
I went to high school with a girl who had that same last name, but she went by Tyson, and I don't think that's right either.
Did you tell her that?
Oh, what was I going to say? You're pronouncing your last name wrong?
Yeah, mayhaps.
Is this guy related to Tiffany Amber of the same spelling last name?
Because
she was Thiessen.
Right. Yeah, so that's why I pronounced it Thiessen. Either way, Matthew Thiessen, the bonus keyword for 8:20 that I didn't give out until 8:40-ish. Yeah, he said it doesn't work, so I'll have to look into that. All right, what I did learn today, though, Play-Doh. Did you know that it was originally made to be wallpaper cleaner?
Really?
I could see that.
Yeah, because it takes, like, you put it on newspaper and it takes...
Right.
Yeah. Wallpaper cleaner.
Cool.
Huh.
The compound that eventually became Play-Doh as we know it today didn't debut until 22 years afterwards.
Huh.
Yeah. Just so if you got any
can you use? I was going to say,
clean,
can you use it for that now?
I don't know because it says the compound that eventually. So I don't know if they changed it a little bit. If by compound they mean like the components.
Or maybe it just didn't sell in that manner, but they were like, oh, it's still good for this.
Right.
Like in the 1800s, they used ketchup as medicine. They were like, well, it didn't actually cure anything, but damn, it's good on fries.
They did? I thought it was mustard.
I think it was ketchup that they tried to use as a, or Viagra. They're like, this is bad for your heart. Well, it didn't really help that many hearts, but man, look at those guys are happy as hell, aren't they? Play-Doh, Viagra, and ketchup.
Yeah.
What do they all have in common?
Who knew?
Right. So we fly to France. Did you know that in the summer, the Eiffel Tower grows 6 inches?
No, what? Did it take a Viagra?
Right. No, it's because the heat heats the metal and the metal expands and then it grows 6 inches.
I was there in the wintertime, so dang it. Again, in
my
life,
you got Eiffel Tower shrinkage. Yeah.
I was short 6 inches. Life story. Life story. Do you ever copy my sound effects?
Oh, I didn't know that you created the sound effect of puking. Okay.
Kind of like Michael Buffer. I have that actually trademarked.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Who's Michael Buffer?
Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, now I got to pay him.
You got to pay him now. And by you going, me and Michael Buffer both get paid. Do you ever hear things about our military and after they happen, you're like just astonished by, well, I didn't know we had that. I didn't know
like the Green Berets
technology. Well, everybody's known we've had the Green Berets probably for a couple centuries now because the Green Berets are probably the oldest special forces we have in our military. But I digress.
Thank you for your service.
No, there was a plane that was up by the spy balloon. It's called a U-2 Dragon Lady. It's a spy plane that can fly because I thought that part of the problem was our planes couldn't go that high. And maybe our ones that carry weaponry can't go that high. But there's a guy up there, a pilot, in his U-2 Dragon Lady taking selfies with the spy balloon, just circling it, but you couldn't see it because it's a spy plane that we have, but it could go that high. And the pictures and the U.S. government, the Pentagon did confirm that is actually one of our planes, and it was taking pictures above the spy balloon. So that thing was
way
above
up there.
It. But yeah, we have a plane called a U-2 Dragon Lady.
I had no idea.
That's a spy plane that can go that high.
And now you know.
Would you fly in it?
That's pretty high. Wasn't that thing at like 65,000 feet or something like that?
Yeah, there's just no way.
Yeah. I mean, there's I feel like even when you're up there and you hear that you're at 35,000 feet, that's still creepy to me that you're in this large piece of steel that's at 35,000 feet.
And it's like, how?
So when we were flying back from Phoenix, our layover was in Phoenix, and when we were coming back, we had a tailwind. Did I tell you this whole story?
No.
And
But I had a tailwind coming home from Texas.
But I was sitting, this guy in front of me, he's like, look at this. He's talking to me. He's like, look at this. We're going 700 miles an hour. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's going between 699 and 701 miles an hour. We're averaging 700 miles an hour. From Phoenix to Milwaukee took us 2 hours.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I said, we're getting up and I'm walking behind the guys. We're getting off the plane and the pilot was standing there like, thanks for flying with us, you know? And he said, we were going at 700 miles an hour. And the pilot's like, we had a 170 knot tailwind, which averages 190 miles an hour in wind. Behind 200 mile an hour winds were behind us. And he's like, didn't cost us any more fuel. He's like,
right.
And I'm like, this plane can go 700 miles an hour. And he's like, well, we landed, didn't we? And I'm like, whoa, that's a little bit creepy, man.
Ready to add a little something special to your selfies?
I sure am.
Then get ready for the Chinese spy balloon selfie filter.
Oh, okay. How's it work?
You take your selfie, and the Chinese spy balloon selfie filter inserts the Chinese spy balloon into the picture.
Yeah, but why?
Why not? Imagine it, showing off to your friends that you were right there with the Chinese spy balloon.
But what if I don't care about the Chinese spy balloon?
Well, then you're just dumb. You hear me? A dumb person.
Excuse me?
Look, do you want to keep posting lame selfies without the spy balloon in them? Is that what you want? Because if so, suit yourself.
Well, I guess I don't want to be lame, so...
Yeah, that's what I thought. The Chinese spy balloon selfie filter. Download it today.